on the day-to-day, the shit change, but you know for the most part nothing ain't different. Sometimes be stuck in my ways, weekend fucked up in somebody's kitchen, sticking my hand, I'm chilling with the troops and my few cans down, so I walk like Winston. Trust me, I wake up hanging, you think that I'm leaving this bed, you're kidding, I'm sitting on back in the pad, get deep fried and I smoke some packs of the grass, put the feet up, kick back and relaxing at best, no I'm sitting on Reilly's.
I've got something to tell you I was thinking about the day, mate, and I think it's quite funny to imagine, but also it's grim. But I was like thinking about how rotten it would be to be squashed for your death.
By what?
Anything. Like imagine like
doesn't even matter really what it is.
Mate, you've never you've been scared of things in your life, right? Scared of the dark, monsters and that, sharks, like me. But you've never been scared of being squashed, mate. You're like, oh fuck. Oh, we could be squashed.
Because people always say like, what's your worst fear? Like, dying in a plane crash or like drowning.
The worst thing about the plane crash is the squash.
Oh, plane crash is hard, mate.
This plane crash is...
Bro, the one in Brazil?
Oh, mate.
Fell out the sky?
Spinning, mate.
What must you feel like on that flight?
It would actually be... It would be like hellish. Like a hellish event. Hearing all the people... Sorry, I'll get my toothpick. We're toothpick guys now. Forget about it, eh?
These are nice, by the way. I don't know what they are.
They're mint toothpicks. But tasty picks.
No, even an ad, mate. We've just bought them. But here's my question for you. Are these meant to be like to stop you vaping? Do you know that?
I don't know, but
I think that's what people use these for.
It's working. I'm not even thinking about vaping, mate. I'm thinking about my pick.
Exactly. Do you know what that is, mate? And I'm not saying this in a perverse way or anything, right? It's a thing called oral fixation. You know
it's an oral fixation, mate. I know about it.
It's funny, like when you were a kid, you had that like a dummy, or like, do you know what I mean? And then all these years later, they've been like sitting in a room here. No, we've not trying to get them hooked on the old oral fixation. We should bring that back. You know what I mean? Like, we need to invent something. I fucking vape.
I know, mate. The vapes are. I was in a shop the other day. It's kind of gone away from the point, but kind of no, because it's just like the pure selection of vapes.
It's out of control.
It's like every time I go into a shop, it's like dum dum. It's like there's more vapes. Like, and then I walk out and I walk back in, there's more vapes. No, I mean, it's like a pure Doctor Who show or something.
Aye, it's crazy. You see how like you get those key stores that have the beer cave, and it's like another room.
Aye, beer caves are sick.
We
were when we went to Hingway's show, like Chavi and Benny's show. We went to a wee shop and there was a beer cave, mate. And I was just like, I think I ended up just getting a half bottle of wine or something. But I was like,
it's nice to look at, but
just walking
wall to wall. Just pure lager.
Just staring that.
You're just like, it's just class. Mate, I think like every Father's Day you should go to the beer cave with your dad.
Mate,
and just you don't need to buy it, man. Or you buy him one, pick something.
Have you seen the guy on TikTok that it's like, he's like an advert for Key Store or whatever?
He's dancing in that.
Aye, and he's like, what's your favourite thing about being a Key Store customer?
Here, let me tell you something right now. I'll put it on the record. He's got something.
He's got that. Like a mad thing, mate. Like I genuinely thought that guy was like a mix between who's the guy after radio called Des something?
Des Clark,
and then like the wee guy that hosts like The Chase,
Bradley Walsh.
He's kind of like a mix of the two.
He's got this sort of the bubbliness of Bradley Walsh, but he's kind of
he's a bit cheeky chappy like
he's got a bit like he's not scared to ask a question,
and then it's always just some mad wee bam. I fucking been here for
like, so where'd you stay? And they go round the corner. Where area or nothing.
Is it just one? Is it all the key stores he goes to?
I don't know if he is just the fucking. I think he's a plant, mate. He doesn't even work. He's an actor, bro. He's got something.
He's a guy that's...
He's got it.
He's professionally trained, I would say.
He's theatre school trained.
He does seem like a drama kid in a way.
He's far too confident than like a key store worker should be. Like, he's got that pure like... I think he wears makeup now on it.
Aye, but imagine that was just a guy that was like walking behind the register and somebody was just like, mate, you should be like doing something else.
You got it.
But have you ever thought about doing like TikToks or that, like for the show or that, and then it's just like turned into this man?
I love it.
He's great.
That's the best part about us talking about him. I think he's amazing.
I watch the videos and it'd maybe just be a guy and he's got that select tap on and he's like, I've stayed here for like 15 years and we always come in here for a brekkie. I see for a brekkie. These wee stories and it's like, right, moan in, what's your favourite item? And do they give them things for free not?
I think they probably do, yeah.
I think they give them like a £20 voucher and that every time they go, mate. It's a pure like operation.
It's a community show.
Why go?
We'll go to that key store.
I'll message and be like, can we come on the show? Because like it's a show, innit?
Kinda is.
Mate, Mum will go in the key store show, mate.
No, what we need to do is, right? No, this is the plan, right? We need to go undercover and visit there hundreds of times and see if we can naturally get on the show, like just be there 3 hours a night, just like buying jammy Dodgers and that, being like, I mate, just love it in here, mate. Stayed here all my life, mate.
Poke your head out the window, like you're looking for him.
How long do you think it could take? We could do like a challenge for that.
I think, see, when, first of all, before we talk about the length of time it's going to take to get it, I want to know what we're doing when we're on the show. Are we acting up? Are we going to have a bit of, are we going to bam up a bit and that? What are we doing? We slagging them or that?
No.
Are we just being pure good customers at Key Store?
I think we just be a fucking noble Key Store visitors,
Veterans.
customer, alumni.
Alumni. Alumni. Mate, we are the Key Store alumni. I love the, mate, guess who's got a Key Store? Stan. Know how Stan's Chinese takeaway?
Aye, and it sells like pure banging juice. And that.
Best juice, best, mate. Obviously, if Stan's doing something, it's going to be the best of the shit, mate.
Aye.
It's the best. Like, I'm pure want to get in with the Stan family, mate.
You try to infiltrate?
Like, they all drive Teslas, not? They're pure, like, just like,
classy.
Like, of like the Springburn, Milton area, I'll just like,
The top dogs.
Stans.
Top 3 families.
Like, easily, mate.
Mate, we should do YouTube
like
videos like that, top families in like Milton and that.
Number 2, the Daniels. Like, just us explaining. Mate,
that would bad crime shit.
That would be good, mate. We should do a deep fried on something like that.
Gags, mate, I'm actually hooked on the Scheme videos, and it's like they're like 42 minutes long. It's a YouTube channel called Scheme.
They're amazing.
I don't know what it is in me that wants to like learn about that so much.
It's mystical, mate. See when it comes up, it's always like, oh, like I'm always feel like I forget about that chat. Like I think you watch it quite religiously. I've only watched a couple of wee bits and bobs yet, and it's just when it pops up, and I'm like sitting baking. I'm like, oh my god, this is mental.
See, I swear to God, bro, I've like watched them like bake to a man up, and it'll be like, this cunt fucking tried to run this cunt here, and this cunt broke into his house 2 weeks later. But it's no even, there's no words coming for it, you're just reading it. So it's almost like you're reading a book and then you see pictures of them and that. And I've actually seen some cunts, I'm like, that guy's terrifying. I swear I've been sitting pure bait, like pure, what if that cunt finds out I watched this video and wants to just do me in?
That's so funny. I think that guy's terrifying. Like when I get
mate, some of them are
like that word, like to terrify me.
I've been pure like watching it, like, and then I'll get to a bit and I'm pure enjoying it, but then it's this cunt who's like took 9 cunts to a house, tied them all up, fucking
mate.
went to like a stranger's door, just pulled them in and that. Know what I mean? And you're sitting like, he could easily just do that to me. what if you
I love that your fear, like number one fear in life is a cunt running through your gaff and punching fuck at you.
Mate, nothing would like, that is the ultimate nightmare, bro. Waking up out of sleep, you just hear rumbling and that goodness there, you're like,
bang, bang, let's fucking kick this cunt over. It's just like 8 cunt.
my shitey podcast. Imagine you heard that, you're like, oh my god, what have I done?
That's like, I've lived it. In a sense, you know about me living this.
Aye.
Have I told you about me waking up with a boot coming through a window, like my motor?
Mate, if you told this on here,
I don't know. So I was camping with my pals, right? And ended up fucking up till after o'clock and that, and I couldn't be arsed with everything because we were all fucking still staying up and that. So I was like, I'm going to kit my motor. So I went down another 2 of my pals, I think, like for 3 years in the motor, mate, and like my old motor, it was like a wee tiny thing and that. And so fell asleep, pure daft o'clock in the morning, as I said. And then it was like light in that, like barely getting to sleep, know what I mean? Then I kind of just drifted away, and then it felt like 2 seconds later, it might have been like an hour or something. fucking just seen a ton 10, mate, like battering on my window of my motor, like on my driver's side, mate.
Oh my
I was
God,
like,
bro.
what the fuck could that be? Like, and I was like, stop! And I like opened the door and then it got like kicked back and slammed on. And I was like, what is going on? This fucking mad nut, this mad cunt just was like walking about shouting and all that, like ripped me tap off and all that, fucking doing all this stuff. And then I don't even know what happened, mate. It was just in a pure, like, I got sitting with my pals. So what the fuck was that?
Fucking hell, mate.
It was nuts, mate. But that's no maybe as bad, but
I feel like with a motor, it is kind of like that, but it's like you're already kind of outside.
you've accepted.
In your house, in your bed and that.
Like,
And you just hear like a hammer going through your door.
I'm going to ask you something, mate. What's worse? That or getting squashed?
Oof.
Like, imagine you're just sitting in your bed, right? Chilling like that, right? And then you just look up and it's like a wee bit of water or something dripping through the roof. And then it just goes boom. And it's like a big water tank just falls on you, mate. And it's like, like crushing you and shit.
Just going like that.
Squashed, mate.
I'd rather the cunt came through my door.
I would take my chances of like six cunts come through the
But
door.
no, it would be like, this is why I was thinking squashed by what? Because like, would it be weirder getting squashed by something that's pure soft, but there's just that much yet, like a big ball, or like,
Aye, that would be
like
insane,
a big
mate.
massive bit, like a bouncy
Like
ball.
a haystack.
Aye,
Like under a
something
haystack,
that
you're like,
you-
this is like-
but you're like still alive for a while.
Aye,
but you're like,
ages.
you just know you're not getting up for it.
Aye, that's a scary thing. Is what might be maybe no worse, give you more chance of surviving. You seen that 127 hours? Guy's arm gets squashed.
No, I've not seen it. I've not seen it. No.
A guy's arm gets squashed, and he fucking has to chop his arm off.
Aye.
Like using a mad chiseled rock, they like just having one side of his like body just like doing stuff for 127 hours. Is that no an absolute hellish
Did the
nightmare?
guy know like?
How can you love life that much,
Did
mate?
he not go for a kip or that?
I don't know if you can sleep on that job, mate. That's not a job.
Halfway through your arm, just be like, it's been like 3 years, man. Fuck out. Get me kipping.
Mate, if you fall asleep, you're not waking up with your arm squashed.
Try to get to sleep with half an arm chopped up. Oh, be like that. Oh, fuck.
Not even chopped off yet. Like only at 3 millimeters through your skin. Like
Just stinging it like fuck.
barely touching bone, not I mean, just sitting there stinging like mad. Flies, not flies in it. Probably. I've never seen the film either. I just know that was what it was about.
Aye.
And I always thought it was a mad thing. I always thought that guy was mad for like, how can you be bothered?
Snap the fucking toothpick, mate.
Is that just what was that?
Just testosterone, I think, mate.
That was trauma or something? So you were squashing.
I was trying to embody getting squashed.
You were trying to like squash something so you didn't feel so squashed.
Aye, basically, aye.
Because we can all feel squashed.
We can at times.
Sometimes I feel squashed.
When?
In the morning, I actually feel like I'm squashed. Mate, I can't like function until like 9. Like, see, when I need to get up at like 7 or like 6 and drive to work and that, I'm like no in the game till 9:30.
What, every day?
My brain doesn't work. I send texts to the hang and all that, and I'm just no thinking, and I'm nearly crashing and all that. I'm no a person.
You're like running on 50.
I'm running on 45, 47.
You need to start eating porridge or something in the morning.
I think I should. I've been absolutely battering shreddies. Shreddies, chocolate shreddies.
Oh, aye,
Chocolate shreddies is,
They're good, mate.
mate, I crunch them all up and all that. Crunch up the chocolate shreddies.
And just stick them in your pocket.
What I do with cereal, mate, because I see when I eat cereal, I keep the box with me.
What, just on you?
Like, I'll go to the table, I'll have a full bowl of cereal, start munching, and I'll just be like, mare. Like, I'll go through like half a box of shreddies.
You never
mate.
really truly put them away.
No, it's never like...
How many bowls do you think you whack out?
I don't know, because it's like continuous, it just keeps going. It's like a river.
So the bowl never actually
The
ends
bowl's-
at any point?
It's never, it's like, have you ever heard that, oh, I wish I could get this reference in it. Damn it. The guy that's pushing a boulder up the hill, the old, no man, it's like an old allegory about like, it was like a punishment by God or something that a guy was like pushing a boulder up a hill, but it never like it never ended or it fell back down and that. There's different like versions of the story and that, but that's what it's like with the cereal. There's never like an egress. There's never like
So you're just having a couple of spoonfuls and going, pfft.
Aye, bang. Sometimes I'll crunch them all up.
You go through half a box in one
sitting.
So you're going through a box of cereal,
like
two sittings?
Aye, like £1.50 worth of cereal a sitting, mate. But if a box is sitting at like what, 280 and that now, I'm easy £1.50.
Do you think on the podcast you could do a full large box of Rice Krispies in one sitting?
No Rice. I don't fuck with Rice Krispies, mate. I really don't.
That's what makes it even better though.
I don't mess with Rice Krispies. Maybe if I can kind of spice them up a bit of honey on them or something. But a plain old crispy doesn't do it for me.
You can put honey on them. That'll make them 10 times harder.
I'll munch that box, mate. I'll munch that box without even like breaking a sweat.
Why?
I'll do it with chocolate shreddies and I'll do it.
We can phone him to get Rice Krispies. Like Tesco, mate.
Bro, you'll need to jump back.
We're doing a Rice Krispie eating thing, mate.
I'm honestly like as heavy like on brand, I think.
That would be nice, mate. With them bean boozled, make the beans. What, eat a bean?
Aye, get the beans.
We'll eat a bean at one point.
Right, if a bean arises.
If
a bean arises, we will eat it. By order of the Peaky Blinders. That was me.
That was good.
For like just after I don't mean like I've not been practicing that. I've not thought about that in ages.
You seemed like you'd been really like waiting to do that. Like like that way like for a couple of weeks in here be like can I get the Peaky Blinders impression in? I'll slip it in.
I don't even know. See, the thing is, I was like a mad generic character for it. Like I wasn't any of them. You know what I mean, I was just for Birmingham. I was just like cunt for Brumley.
You're an extra in Peaky Blinders.
What was I thinking about? Oh, I was thinking about Birmingham today. What is Birmingham like? Because we'll need to get a wee bus down there soon to watch our football team.
Aye, Birmingham. Great place.
Will we bounce down? See Spaghetti Junction. You know what that is? It's a purely engineering marvel in Birmingham.
We just could see that bounce back up
the road.
We
could. You can drive. It's like motorways, pure overlapping and that. It's probably like the most normal thing ever in like Texas, but here it looks mad. It's cool. It's actually a cool thing. It's called Spaghetti Junction. Do you want to go? Not even for a Celtic game or that. Just to go and see the junction.
I would rather go to the junction, I think.
We just go to the junction.
Hit the junction. Soak in the atmosphere of the tick fans and then bounce up the road, mate.
Hit the junction. Drive through the town where windies firmly up. Staring at everybody. Oh my God, is that juice?
It's the juice.
It's the juice.
We'll be back in a second.
We've got juice. Did you get Rice Krispies, by the way? Do you want to see our text?
The merch is back. It was gone. And now it's back. We've made it the better, sexy, hot, voluptuous t-shirts for hot singles and couples. Cheaper. Well, inflation and that it is more money, but you can wear it. You could shower, dry yourself after a shower bit. You could roll it up into a wee ball and kick about with all your mates. There was no slaves or anything involved making any of the clothes. Just joking. Go to reillysgaff.com/shop and you can buy it.
Would you munch a juice if it was out of date?
Aye, depends if it's like what's right. We'll let you in a secret. We got juice there. It turns out the shop we've went to.
We've got one bottle.
There's one everything, mate.
Aye,
that was
like,
it.
Like a choice of like 3 things, and we've bought 3 bottles. One of them was out of date in May, and then I've checked mine.
May is a while ago, mate.
May is it? What
to
is
be
it?
stocking a mad juice.
September nearly, mate. Well, thank fuck it's no September because mine goes out of date on the 31st of August 2024, which at the time of recording is tomorrow. So I'm chilling.
Skinny your teeth, mate.
I'm chilling.
I haven't even checked mine yet.
This is a big reveal.
Here we go, guys. Where does it even say it?
On the neck.
Oh, the neck. Should have known.
What was that in it?
30th of June.
Oh,
this year.
that's not the best.
I'm tanning.
And munch it, mate. No, mate, look,
Hold on, mate.
hold it up to that light, innit?
Look at her shining, mate. She's good to go.
She's proper ready for it.
She's ready, mate.
Look at that, mate. She is fucking...
She's ready. It's like Japanese or something now, mate. It's
pull up, drink, pop out, drink, out of date, drinks.
I've got to try it. I've got to try it.
Aye, it's fine, mate. Just can't be going out of date.
It's freezing as well, mate.
Aye, it's like delicious.
Or is that masking what's truly underneath the surface of this?
The microbiome of it.
Aye, mate. Oh.
No, sorry for saying that. There's not tardigrades or whatever. Tardigrades or whatever they're called.
What is it you wanted to talk to me about today?
So, you heard of a band called Oasis?
Yeah, I have.
Them reunited. I don't know if you've heard. Have you been living under a rock? I've not been able to get away from it, mate. I've not been able to get away from the fact that Oasis are coming back. It's tormenting my brain because I really want to go. Like, more than anything in the full world, mate. Genuinely, like, I pure used to dream about, like, Oasis coming back. Not, like, genuinely know that long ago, mate. I was like...
Well, like, at night, have I dream about it?
No, like, just be like, imagine it, bro. Like, I, like, talk to people that be like, imagine, like, that'll be the best booze ever. No, that would be the best day ever, mate. Like, I don't know, going to see Oasis, like, for the first time. I've never seen them. No, I mean, I was a little too young, but them coming back, my uncle Brian, he pure got me into them. Like, he's the guy that's an artist. I showed you his stuff with him. Maybe go get something for the student that. He like painted, like when I was heavy young and that, like painted like Oasis paintings for me and that for my room, and I just pure loved them since then. And it's like when it got announced that, he like messaged me and he was like, it's happening and that, mate. I'm like, I'm unbelievably hyped for it.
What you got to do?
I'm gonna. I done the mad like pre-sale ballot thing, and I didn't get it, and it's making me very upset. But I know people who did get it.
How many people must actually be trying to get tickets for that?
Mate, I think
it's like half the UK are like, aye, mate. Like, think about the amount of people that you know you spoke to. They're like, mate, I'm gone.
Aye.
There's no even like, they're like, I'll be there somehow. like, think how many what other band like that came back of that could really do that.
Aye, it's mad. It's cause like
Britain's back, mate.
Britain's
back.
All Britain is back, mate. Come on, to Britain, mate.
Mate, Churchill now.
Churchill now, Britain.
Churchill, Bulldogs, Oasis.
We're back.
Beans on toast.
We are back,
mate. Proper Britain
back.
This
pussy woke ass shit.
No, we're back, mate.
Kick to the curb. Oasis are back, mate. There's the importance of being idols back. The master plan is back. I'm very excited. I'm so very excited, bro. I've got like now the boys for Ireland and that. I've got them on it and that. They're like trying to get my Dublin man. That I've been sending like how the Mbappe, like I will be there no matter what. It's like Mbappe talking about playing for PSG or whatever. I've just been sending that about to every country. I'm like, I'm gonna make it there. But it got me thinking about like I used to say like that would be the best like concert, like that would be my favourite thing ever, right? But I've revised it now. Even though I'm going to be there and that, I've got a new, like, take me back. Like, if I could be in any space, like any time and place in the universe, do you know where it would be?
Yeah.
It'd be on the shores of Loch Lomond on the 22nd of June, 1991, when Run Rig performed Bonnie Banks live. Mate, see the Bonnie Banks that gets played everywhere? It's a live thing. That's like, see the people here going, I'm coming home. They're real people who were there.
So it's not just like in a studio, they couldn't pure. I mean, man.
It's like the most perfect like song ever. Like, imagine being like Run Rig, mate. I didn't even know who Run Rig was.
Who is Run Rig?
The Bonnie Banks people.
But what are they like?
They're a bit rock stars, man. Like,
really?
Like
Scottish Nickelback?
A bit, maybe. Like, I've just watched this, mate. I've watched it so many times because I just love it, and I've just imagined being there, mate. Your voice, like I'm coming home, getting pure immortalised at the end of every single Scottish party ever. And that's your tune, bro. That is this tune. And do you know what the tune's about? Do you know the meaning behind the words?
I don't think I do.
I might make you greet the roof, bro. You might cry, Evan Reilly.
Give it.
So, the words go, you'll take the high road and I'll take the low road and I'll be in Scotland before you. It's about two Scottish soldiers fighting in foreign land. The high road represents getting home and being safe back in Scotland with your family. The low road represents dying on foreign soil, and it means I'll be there first because my soul belongs in Scotland.
That is the fucking hardest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Mate, this was a woman. I don't want to take credit. It was an American woman done a TikTok about it, and I can't remember her name or anything. But I watched.
Shout out, Jamie, man.
That was a great wee video. That was great. She pure understood it, and that she was like every Scottish party. It was like pure getting me emotional. Do you understand why?
Mate, I remember being like ripping at like 18s and that, like for a Mandy and that coming on, being pure. Like gets you by the way,
you were like grabbing your auntie, you know.
I
love you.
Like you're actual like pure like this. Like,
oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! And then like if it's at a wedding, you see the bride and the groom in the middle, mate, and they're like cuddling and all that, and like dancing about, and everybody's going in and out to them and all that. It's like that's like that's shit that like you don't get. Like that's a mad like ritual. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like that is our like modern day ritual.
Aye, that is. Mine. Oh no, it was on Being Boozled. Me done a question. What was it we said for like one of the questions was like, what's a traditional? I do, remember?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a do tune, mate. It was at the end of a do.
No, but I got it wrong. So it was like, what is a traditional Scottish party? And I was like, I do. And then because it was like in Scots or something.
That is like a modern day Scot.
Like
that's
do, mate.
but it's like that's what the tradition is now. It's like a modern tradition.
It's a do, mate.
Like,
That's
see,
like
50
the
years.
answer. The real answer was Kayleigh.
Right.
But in 50 years ago, I'd be going, oh, that was a good wee do they had. Like that would be like the
that
old...
would be called a do that they were having, and there would be a sing songs, and
there'd be like a video of people doing that.
Do you think like that? Like, see how obviously before Run Rig brought out that absolute banger, mate, before they came up with that
and blessed us with it.
Aye, like blessed the land of Scotland with it. People obviously never sang it because it wasn't a thing yet.
Well,
right?
I don't know if it's an old song and they just sang it.
But wait, one.
No, I mean, I think it might be like.
How old is it?
Let's. You want to do the honours?
I never get signal in here.
I'll do the honours, brother.
Try find it.
Because I can't.
Mate, you take a high road and I'll take a low road, right?
You'll be in Scotland before me.
I think I will be. Aye.
Are we doing it now?
Run Rig.
Shit. Who wrote? See, I'm going another.
Is it definitely Run Rig?
It's Run Rig, bro. Aye. Who wrote?
I've never known who sang that song ever.
Mate, do you know what? I've definitely heard a Run Rig, but wait there. Bonnie Bank. Mate, Andrew Lang.
1973, bro.
1876. A Scottish poet and folklorist Andrew Lang wrote a poem based on the song titled Bonnie Banks o Loch Lomond.
So it's been about
1876.
Because what I was going to say is like, do you think like 100 years cunts will stop singing that and then be like that? Back in the day, you used to like sing this tune at the end of it. But mate, it's been about.
Mate, so it's been about for like what 160 years.
Run Rig modernised it.
Run Rig brought it into the.
They brought it into life. They brought it into the mainstream.
I'm sure it's one of the things that like Dougie MacLean probably sang back in the 70s and that much. Like the guy who sings Caledonia. I bet that bastard gave it a wee jaunt at one point. Do you know what I mean?
I gave it a go,
but nobody does it. Nobody does it like our boys.
Run Rig
are the men, mate. They're the guys. They've supplied like so many tears and shit and like happy thoughts. Just sitting. We always talk about it because it is. It's an important part of like.
Do you know what? I'm gonna really let you down here.
What?
Seeing the stage of my life when I was going to like 16s, 18s, 20, like that whole run. I remember about 50% the way through that run, I started just feeling like, this tune fucking shit.
Oh, well, see, this is maybe what's happened to me. So
I'm proud of it.
I don't see if it's no like family. I'm not staying for Loch Lomond, mate. I'm out. See if it's like a 16th and it's like I know like 10 boys. I'm not hanging about being like, oh,
wait, Loch Lomond.
I'm out the door.
Loch Lomond is like Scottish family therapy. Like if you're everybody, well, we might argue that or something, but fucking we can all get here and get a wee dance. And
it's like a good,
everybody's drunk. Love me head.
Stuff's like settled in that, and it's like marriages are sparked again. And shit. There's so much good that has came out of that tune, mate.
But a lot of loss as well, James.
Oh,
You imagine you just get your heart broken, you turn around, Lot Lomans on, you're looking at it, everybody's going nuts, everybody's happy, you just had your heart broken. That tune's gonna feel like
a dagger.
Because it's gonna grab you anyway emotionally. So you're either gonna have the time of your life or it's gonna be a memorable fucking life is shite.
If not to evoke emotion, what is art? Is my question to you, Evan. If not to evoke emotion, sad or happy or whatever, crying in that. That's what it's
Crying in that.
Crying in that. Greeting in that. Mate, I was thinking about like mad words like that, greeting. Like that wouldn't it, like no other like country would understand that. Even is that like a Glasgow thing or is that Scotland?
Greeting is Scottish, I think.
Like I would never like because I said it to an Irish boy and I was like, do you know what that means? And he's like, never heard that word in my life, mate. And it's like I hadn't even thought about that being like that's the word. I would never say crying. I think crying's American. I would say
crying.
I was fucking crying.
I would drop a greeting in sometimes.
Are you more crying than greeting?
Depends the company I'm keeping.
That's how we rhyme. Are you more crying than greeting? Depends on the company I'm greeting. That was good. We should make a wee. That should be a public service
That should go into like a wee like badges, mate.
Aye, like a wee like Looney Tunes.
Maybe you could get stickers made with that and just put them everywhere.
What was it again?
No, you didn't know. Wait, let me just try to remember it.
I know it.
Wait, what were we talking about? You right? Just say I don't even want to wait. I just want to hear it again.
I forgot. I just forgot right there. Wait. If you're no crying and greeting, no. Whether you're crying or greeting depends on the company you're keeping. Kinda.
No. Oh fuck! What did I say? We could try and
remember you're greeting the company.
Depends on the company I'm keeping.
Aye.
Whether you're crying or greeting depends on the company you're keeping.
On stickers.
Mate, we're the new run, right? We can bring that out as a tune.
If you're no whether you're crying or greeting, it depends on the company you're keeping. That's good, mate.
We just need a few more words.
We need like a band. We probably need a couple of writers.
Mate, no, I
can't be arsed trying to make that a hit.
I think it's already a hit.
Is it there?
It's a hit in here, mate. It's a hit in here, mate.
Yeah, mate. And that's what matters.
We want to talk about who's got the most views, who's got the most hits online. That's the only hit that counts, bro. In the heart, mate.
And I've got millions. I've got millions of views in my heart, mate.
Right there.
Imagine having millions of views in your heart. How good's getting views in that, bro? How good's like likes in that, man?
Class.
See, like
instant dopamine.
X is pure fair laugh. So like I get like 3 likes, 2 likes max, like if I'm lucky.
Aye.
And it makes me upset because I'm dropping fire. Most likely, I don't remember any of them. I've not done it in a while, but I'm usually dropping fire, and it's like 3 likes.
Should we try and get your Twitter up and see what's been happening?
Get it up, mate. See, mate, this. No, so I need to select the ones that we read, but.
I don't like that's fun, mate.
I'm going to pick them all out.
You going to start deleting ones, innit?
I'm ready to get on here. I'm ready to control the narrative a bit. What was that?
Start like go your own tweets and that. Aye, mate, I sat in a folder.
Right, so what's a good tweet I've done? What is a good tweet I've done? I've not done one in a while, mate. These are all retweets and that. Seen a video.
So you think you're being hard done by on here? Is that what you're saying?
No, really. I don't really deserve these likes. Saying I'd smoke that old guy at running was funny. That old Chinese guy, mate. I'd smoke him. Everybody's clapping him and that.
Mate, no, see the day in work, mate. Went in, was feeling a bit. It's a Friday, so I finish early.
Nice.
It's so nice, bro. It doesn't even feel like working really. But you go, everybody's in a good mood, buzzing. It's brilliant. But
that's so nice.
It's so good, mate. Everybody's just like,
what a nice feeling. You and all the troops.
I mean, all worked hard all week. Know what I mean?
Because I sometimes leave early on a Friday, right? Because I like pure daftly was like, no daftly, but like I'm had a weird, like I'm not actually meant to leave at 12, but I've got like I've take less money every year on that, like, so that I can leave at like 12, and I never get doing it because I'm always busy doing stuff and that. But see, when I do leave at 12, I'm the only one leaving. So like I always feel like, right, I'll see, like everybody's fuming and that. No, they're only there for another like 4 hours.
No, it's a nice feeling being with you're doing it the opposite way about you're flying solo. Yeah, that would still be nice, but I was in the day and I just wasn't feeling my usual Friday self.
All right.
I was listening to podcasts and that, and I thought, nothing's really doing it for me today. Just keeping me focused to just get through till the end of this shift. You know what I turned to, mate? It's legendary, bro.
What is it?
Like, picture yourself in maybe, I don't know what age we would have been, first year, second year. Who was the biggest artist for people our age at that? Like, who went the craziest, mate? J Biebs.
Bieber.
Remember at one point, like when he first came out, listen to the tunes, bro. One time, mate, I was in work and I was like trying to like no get caught singing it, like mouthing it. I was pure, like, I was walking about and I was like, your world is my world. Your fine. And I was like walking to the rhythm and that.
Aye, that's amazing.
J Biebs.
Mate, J Bizzle was like, mate, J Bizzle, like, had wee lassies slashing ourselves in it.
That's what I was saying.
Like, cut for that mad mind. Me lassies used to say cut for Bieber, no, that, mate.
Why? But he didn't even start me doing that,
but
did
like
he?
people just done it because they loved him that much. That's like a mad,
That's a crazy level.
Mad cult leader.
But I remember, like, see, as soon as I seen him when I was a wee guy, I was like, that tune's quite good. And then like you go into school and cunts be like, man, Justin Bieber, your Spice Boy. Remember that?
That was me.
All boys like hated him because it was like, well, if all lassie fancy him, then we have to hate him. It was like that mentality, being like, he's a wee fucking Spice Boy, and then all of them were gonna hate him. But that's Baby's actually quite a good tune.
baby. Oh, mate, I was like originally like, he's a wee dafty. He's a stupid wee dafty. That's what I was
Silly
saying.
wee lad.
He's a silly wee daft lad, right? That's what I said originally. But then when I seen other people, when I seen the jelly on other people's faces, the wee guys were like, he's a mad fucking, mad belly. Things like that. I'd be like, all right, like I'm switching. I like learned that no, J Biebs is the man. After like a year of J Biebs, I was trying to figure out my place. Do you know what I mean? Figure out.
You need to kind of sit back when a worldwide phenomenon happens.
Assess the situation.
You need to don't lay your cards out so quickly.
Can't be hard on your sleeve.
I remember as soon as I was like, we cunt, and then like Lassie would be like, oh my god, he's hair in that, and I was like, well, I need to grow my hair long. I need to look like this.
Aye.
This is obviously what you should be looking like.
Mate, I've kept loving J Biebs, mate.
J Biebs might be a legend, mate. Think about J Biebs at the peak, mate.
Aye.
It's the SNES game.
Oh, mate.
What?
Nobody beats it. Well, do you know what it reminds me of? I think I've showed you, I don't know if I showed you this on pod, probably on Patreon or something, but the video of like Frank Sinatra singing, then he brings out Elvis. And it's like when Elvis comes back for like his war duties or something, and it's like Sinatra singing, and then Elvis comes and sings, and it's like the noise of like the woman, like the lassies is actually it's pure insane, and it's mad stuff like that. And J Biebs surpassed that. I would say, mate. J Biebs is with the age of the internet just coming about and all that, and because he was like, they don't get like discovered off YouTube and that.
I used to sing on YouTube, and then he was like doing tunes with Usher and that. Mate, I keep trying to play them. I can't get a signal.
Oh, mate, do you want my phone? Here.
Try and get old school J Biebs up, mate. Just actual listen to these tunes. I was in work pure. You know what? Life's actually quite good, man. Mate, like, I feel like my J Biebs, man.
I would be honoured.
Like, it was taking me back, mate.
I would be honoured if you would select the J Biebs for us, mate.
I've got one that mate. This one.
And that's something that you listen to in work. And even as I say, right up to like,
I'll tell you, I've never done
to say sorry. Now, more than just your body.
He's kept it going. He's low key now. He's not got a mad disease or something. Like a mad weird thing.
He's Benjamin Buttons or something in it. Benjamin Buttons, man.
It's something like that, mate.
Benjamin Buttons.
Benjamin Buttons, mate. This one, mate.
If she holler, let her go. She's indecisive.
I can decide.
She keeps on looking from left to right. Girl, come a bit closer. Look in my eyes. I miss the right
That is just in my ears.
So give me
This is Friday, mate.
Oh, keep hitting it.
you can make up your mind.
Come on, man.
Crazy.
This is Friday.
Mate, you need to wait till Beebs comes in, but it's been him yet.
I wish our hearts could come together.
Together as one.
That should get anybody up. Scrap Lock Loman, get this one.
This is legendary, bro. This is a legendary song.
Wait,
Let me show you what you're missing. Paradise with you and
mate, everybody was like every lassie you knew.
Oh.
Mate, there was like lassies pedoing on him and that, being pure like, we Justin Bieber, I'm 25, but he's fucking healthy.
And he's at 14. Mate, was there no pure weird, like, everybody, like, I'm sure I see mad videos of, like, mad famous woman being heavy weird way,
Aye.
JB and that, like, when he was younger, when he was, like, 16, like, did, like, that mad fat disgrace James Corden, no, was he no going, like,
He was feeling his ass.
aye, like, doing mad stuff like that, I'm sure, mate, I swear, and mad J Beebs is like, I don't like that, like,
Was it him?
I'm sure, mate. I'm sure I've seen mad TikTok compilations of like, look what they've done to Beebs, mate. Look what they've done to Beebs. Mate, Beebs get...
It is insane because if you think about it, right? Say he was getting like pure pimp too in between Diddy and all that, know what I mean?
Mate, Diddy's an animal,
Diddy
bro.
would have killed him,
Diddy isn't... What was it, James?
He was with Diddy.
Oh my God. No one of these pissing off balconies and that. Was it, you know, doing mad rock star stuff? They don't know that fling a table off a balcony and piss on a, like,
Used to do.
paparazzi
There
and
was
that.
like a year where he just done pure bad boy shit. Justin Bieber crashed his Lamborghini.
He get tattoos in his face.
Like, just went nuts for a year. JB.
Crashing Lambos, like getting his Bobby out. I'm sure he's got a chopper and all, mate.
Probably does.
Ovs. No, I mean-
Of Biebs is get the chopper. Guys, unfortunately, YouTube absolutely hates us. We don't get monetization on any of our videos. That means we don't get any ad money from anything we upload on YouTube.
Please give us money.
So we rely on people to go and subscribe to our Patreon.
People say money doesn't buy happiness. They're fucking liars. They're liars and fucking bastards.
At our Patreon, you subscribe, you pay a monthly fee. There's a range of different tiers.
Money's everything, mate. Money's like all. Money's all we need.
Where you get more episodes, early episodes.
Klarna debt, credit card debt, Foxy Bingo debt. I bought a speedboat. Can't afford that thing.
Once you subscribe to the Patreon, you'll start getting bonus episodes. So you'll get things like different perks. You'll get early episodes. You'll get access to the Discord.
Please, £4 a pop when I'm buying butter.
And it allows you to support us to get all our own equipment. That's the reason that we're standing here today with all our own stuff. It's because of people supporting the Patreon.
Lurpak is out the question. I'm on Norpak at the best of times.
So if you feel like giving a bit more and you'll get maybe bonus episodes, early episodes, vlogs, things that you don't see on the YouTube.
I think podcasts just grow on trees. All these cameras and that, it's expensive. Everything is expensive. This is expensive.
Then go over to our Patreon, patreon.com/Reilly's Gaff.
All right.
What, you want to talk about the warm-up?
I don't know. I think so, mate. The
Mate, I
warm-up.
want to get on it.
Aye, yeah, mate.
Imagine we go on it.
Mate, but so it's they've got O'Neill and Souness and that, mate. That's
Mate,
like
we're kind of like O'Neill and Souness. You're a bit like Souness, I'm a bit like O'Neill.
I don't appreciate. I know he's Edinburgh, isn't he? I don't like his accent, Souness. But mate, listen to that and work similar to you with J Bubes. I just perked me right up. I was like cutting about saying to people and that, like, by the way, listen, that was good. That, by the way, like, see, hearing you two talk and be respectful about, like, now, because it's like the Selling Rangers games coming up, that I'm feeling like, Souness, by the way, is, like you was saying, obviously, I don't know if people, they say things like this to try and, like, hang with public relations or something, but he was talking about, like, one of them asked a question or whatever about his favourite, like, people to work with in punditry, and he's like, Neil Lennon. He's like, me and Neil Lennon are like 2 peas in a pod and all that.
Serious?
Aye, and if he explains it, and he's like, it's because Brian Clough taught Martin O'Neill then taught Neil Lennon, so he's got the same
Same ethics as Brian Clough. The way he goes about his business.
Mate,
It's the way they go about their business.
Lenny might be slick with it, but I think Lenny is quite slick with it. He's been coming out, was he no wearing Prada suits and that on the punditry?
I don't know, mate. He did pish in the side of the pitch in Romania and get the sack, but
Is that what happened?
mate, 6 games.
A bit of class.
6 games, like 4 games in, he fucking got caught at the training ground, like pissing on the pitch or something.
He had like 4 wins, 2 draws, mate. His record was like, no, he had no
I don't
lost.
think it was as good as that. I think it was like 4 draws.
No,
or something.
maybe and 2 wins or something. He was unbeaten, but something
That's like odd draws. We're unbeaten.
10 points in 6 games. It's like, come on, like or something. Mate, Kelly. Oh no, they get crashed out of Europe, mate. I'd love to see one of our wee
teams
one of your
going
wee
all the way.
community clubs, one of your wee teams, maybe a Motherwell.
How good, like, pick one team, it'd be like the funniest thing, like the best to see them just like going into that Europa League final, like somehow like winning the Scottish Cup and then like qualifying in actual Ross County.
Aye, like county, but I'm thinking like who's like the manager or something. Like imagine it was like wee Davy Martindale. Like imagine it's like, alright, so we're in the Europa League.
Can't quite believe we're here to be honest.
But it's just because we play the best football in the Europa League this year, and you've seen that, and Big Connor Salmon's been knocking them in.
Like it's just like the players like it'd be like Blair Spittle and all that. Like mad
Joe Newbley.
You know how when you see like when you see like Europa League posting like a goal for like 5 years ago and that, imagine it was like Big Newbley up for a header for a Spittle corner or something.
Against like Inter.
Mate, that's like when you see like Dundee United and that, mate. Dundee United scudding Barca. Did they know scud Barca or something?
Aye, it was like the 70s or
I'm
something.
sure they beat Barca. Like, are they no like one of the only teams? But like they've played Barca have played them twice and never beat them, and they're like one of the only teams in the world that's happened with.
That is nuts, isn't it?
It's so nice, mate. It
We
makes
must
me
avoid that, like even a friendly, like, nah, we don't worry, we're alright. We're good, we've played twice, that's fucking more than enough. What the fuck, what's the point in playing a third time?
We're up. We're up, mate. 4 points on Barca, mate. How mad's that? For our wee Dundee United. Our wee Dundee might be a good gin, mate. Dundee's a mad, like Dundee FC. It's a mad burial ground for Scottish, like
Guys,
has-beens and that. No, but
don't you dare.
No Harks, I didn't mean that.
Gary Harkins, mate, you calling him a has-been?
No, but mate, when he was there, he was excellent, mate. That was like when I remember I was like at a Celtic game with my pal and we were playing Dundee and Harks was in the middle of the park and he was bald and big, mate. Like he was a beefy boy, we know him. You know what I mean? He's barrel chested.
He's like a big guy, you know what I mean?
He
Shouldn't have been able to do what he could do with the ball.
He's like Tarat or something. He's like Adel Tarat.
Aye.
No, that kind of like no, and the same kind of style, mate. Maybe a bit bigger.
Pure
Than that.
didn't make any sense. Like, it was just like, how is this? Because you'd see him and you'd automatically think, oh, it's just a big centre mid
Big
guy
lump
when
up.
he does that and fucking getting about it. That then you see him like bringing down the ball and backheading it. Gaz
Mate,
Harkins,
but I
incredible.
seen him, mate, and I was like, who is that large gentleman in the middle of the park there? Because I didn't know Gaz Harkins. This might have been, I don't know when he played for them. It might have been when he played for somebody else. I'm getting mixed up, but it was ages ago, but I hadn't really heard of him. But he was like already like 34 or something. Like, do you know what I mean? He's like one of the players that's always been like 30.
I've never seen him play a game as like a 22-year-old.
Like-
Here comes the young sub, Gary Harkins. He just appeared at like 32, like pure like putting it through cunts' legs and that.
Oh, it's similar
It's insane.
to there's just mad machines, mate. Like see mad Scott McDoddle or something. What's that boy's name?
What?
He played for Queen of the South for like
Scott McDoddle.
It was like
That's his-
what's his name, mate? You know who I'm talking about. He played for like Ayr United, Queen of the South, and scored like 100 goals for them.
Dobie. Stephen Dobie.
Scott McDouble. I was close, Stephen Dobby, right?
Scott McDouble. Sounds like a mad evil SpongeBob character.
It's like the SpongeBob pencil drawing version of That's Stephen.
There's Scott McDonald coming to kill you.
Aye, but Stephen Dobby, mate, an alien at scoring goals, scored like 40 a season
Every
for like
week.
4 years.
I remember being like younger, just sitting watching like Sky Sports News, like Lauren Shanklin's up the scoring for.
Aye.
Who is it he played for? Just go bang them
Ayr
in.
United.
Ayr, aye.
Ayr
It was
United.
him, and then it was Queen of South, Stephen Dobie.
Aye.
Every week he was just banging them
There
in.
was another one, mad. Lewis Morgan before we signed him. You'd always see Lewis Morgan in the score sheet for St Mirren in the Championship and that, mate. Yeah, it was actually like messy, bro. I went and watched one of their games and that.
Just to see him in the
Just
flesh.
to see the boy, mate. See him play. I honestly loved him, mate.
You started with a big puffer jacket and that on. Just
St
like
Mirren Falkirk.
just a neutrals jacket, just all black.
He's a good player, him, so yes. He's a really good player.
Cracking player.
It's like a juniors growing in that and all, mate. I was just sitting like I was at the Pure Saturday Armies watching Lewis Morgan. I appreciated him that much. And do you know what? Later on in his career, Lewis Morgan played in America or whatever, didn't he? And he played with...
He's no deed, mate. He still plays for that American
Let
team.
me do my wee memorial for Lewis Morgan, alright? No, but whoever he was playing for or whoever he plays for now, Gonzalo Higuain also played for the same team.
Aye.
And he said he's my favourite partner to strike with.
Lewis Morgan.
Aye. And he's played with like he's Argentinian, so he's been up front with Messi, Di Maria, and all that, like Dybala. He's been at Juventus with Ronaldo and that. It's like,
Nah, I want to take Lewis Morgan.
listen, Lewis Morgan's just like.
They're all great players, but when I compare to Lewis Morgan,
Did he not play for Real Madrid, or is that am I making that up?
Who, Higuain?
Higuain.
I played that. He's been a bit, mate. Higuain.
But Lewis Morgan's top dog, mate. And I seen that on a rainy night in Falkirk, mate.
Did you see it right away?
I seen right away. I was like, that boy's a player. That boy is a player.
I might start going just random Scottish games myself, just getting a ticket for like the Livingston Queen's Park game and just storing like, he's a player, that boy.
With a ball thrown that, mate. I done it up at. I went up the Brock. I went to see the mighty Brock, mate, playing against Devonsdale Juniors. It was a Highland League game.
Did you?
Fraser, bro, mate. Aye. I was up with Morgan's dad, mate.
Good standard?
Yeah, oh, mate, no, it was actual pants, mate.
What is it?
Aye, there was a few, like, there was a boy, by the way, for Devondale, Deverendale, I had never heard of him, but apparently they're quite decent in the Highland League. But there was a boy who played for them, he had like a mullet and a moustache, mate, and he was dead skinny, and he was a striker, number 9, and he was quite tall, maybe 6'2" or something, and I was like, he's
pro clubs player,
he's
man.
got something about him, mate. Like, you can't be going out there with a curly mullet and a tash if you're not a mad player.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't go and be the striker and let see him on the ball and that, and have some nice touches, and I'd be like, he's got to do something, mate. Up for a header, second half, oh boom, one each. So he did. They pulled through the 118 character or whatever. It was like a mad wild character. But there was a few good players, but the standard was
No great.
awful, mate. Long ball and all that.
Just hoofing it.
Hoofing it, mate. It was like there was big like columns in my way and that. No, it was dynamite, but the pie, mate. Or how do you say?
How do you say
How do you
English?
say
the pie?
The aperitif? Like the scran and that was dynamite and macaroni pie. I go, oh, it's incredible.
Oh, macaroni.
Macaroni pie is good, mate.
That's excellent, mate, because you're getting like, I'm a man that needs a bit of crunch. If I'm having a meal, I need a crunch, mate. I need some.
You need that done.
I need that hit, mate. I need that hit, or I need that crunch.
You do.
It's a dopamine hit.
And that's what you get. And do you know what else I seen that I thought was a bit genius? It was a person on TikTok said like, my dad, no Frank, this person's dad said like, when my dad cooks pancakes, he does like donuts, like he does it in a circle so that there's always a crispy edge every bit. That's genius, mate.
That's an old wives' tale.
Who likes the soggy middle bit, know what I mean?
I know.
But I think we're running out of time for this. I think we're going
We need to switch over, guys. Rest of the episode, patreon.com/Reilly's Gaff.
come and see it.
Thank you.
Bye.